Club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. I'm
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
To him on 1st down. Ooh. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes! Keanu Benton in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. At 9, Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Austin to return. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And no takeover there. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
The 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. And the gun, it's Howard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. So that's where the offense will take over.
They're on the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Travis start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Got Sanborn on the stop.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. A short pass taken in by Warren.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down. in motion is Warren. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his first touchdown this year. Extra point attempt still to come. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They're going to go play action with Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. 18.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. That's a Steeler first down.
6-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and long. To the air, Howard. Oh, the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Darius Alexander, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion is Warren. They'll begin here on the ground. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Leonard now on 2nd down. He'll try to set up the screen here, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To the air is Leonard. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. To throw it on 1st down is Howard. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
To throw here on 1st down. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
High-headed defender Drake all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Four on that one. Jack Sanborn on the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It is 2nd and 6. Play action. Here is Leonard. Down the field. He's got one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control. They got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Leonard. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
A run up the middle with Warren. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Now Howard on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, Howard. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
First and 10, it is Leonard. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60, go.
They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Austin now to return this. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Project S2W5.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Howard now to throw it here on second down. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 10.
Here's Howard. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Up the middle, and tough running there. He's up to the 32. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
For a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Here's second and 6. In motion is Warren. Here's the toss as they look to run. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's third down, and here is Leonard. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
He pushed this one to the right. No good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the backs to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's across midfield. Big stride. Look at him go. And he will score. Donu Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
In motion is Warren. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Left side, that is caught by Warren. 16 yards. yards on the game and a quick first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's to the 15. And he'll take this one in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 2nd TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
Play action, it's Howard. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
The 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And the Steelers are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
Good blocking, and he's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Steelers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up The Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
In these conditions, he gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome. Deficit here at this stage of the game.
From 29, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll try and run for it. Have a Colts 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward and push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now it's Leonard. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got Warren. And he will score! What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Go back in. I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very tough because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock, strike, go even in that violent force a lot. Guaranteed to turn it as bad as gold. And my thinking we don't need change like a chameleon. And the channel, whatever the rap show the world is on. You know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check, with 3 of 11 is LA.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound that comes from the down. And we change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.